Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and we're on the road again in this video, taking a drive down Central Drive. Yeah, this is Central Drive, folks. You've just come onto Central Drive from St Anne's Road. We just went past the Waterloo Hotel there. That was the Waterloo Road which crossed. And in this video I want to take you on a little drive around the central area. We'll go around some of the back streets during the day. I usually do this sort of thing at night, but I thought let's take a look during the day show. It's quite a big area to cover as well, so I thought I'd do it on the road. Got some really nice weather in Blackpool at the moment. Bit of a heat wave going on. This weather, warm weather, looks like it's going to continue. It's been going on for weeks. Just coming up to the junction with Bloomfield Road. If you turn left here, you get to the football ground and arcade club. Yeah, so this is Bloomfield Road here, and we're now heading into the next section of Central Drive. It comes in like 3 different sections. So that first section we were on before is quite residential. This one is as well, but it gets a little bit more kind of sort of industrial. We've got a garage up here. We've got quite a big plot of land up here where the Mecca used to be. It's also where the illuminations department used to be on the left hand side. On the right hand side we've got Revel Park. So we're just going past this section here on the left. That was where the Mecca was. Rigby Road there, quite industrial. And now we're about to cross Rigby Road and we're heading up to probably the most infamous part of Central Drive, and that's this section here now. A little bit of the butt of old jokes in Blackpool, Central Drive, but they're really just talking about this particular section. So where we started from Waterloo Road, it's not really too bad along that bit, but this bit here where all the shops are, and I remember we used to come shopping down here in the olden days, you know, and I tell you what, there's still some traditional shops there. J. Everton's Carpets there on the left hand side, they've been going for years. There's a butcher's up here called Spearman's, they've been going for decades, but it has taken a bit of a turn for the worse, has this part of Central Drive. Just going past the Revel Bar, it's like a little micro brewery. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a left here. Let's take a look down some of these side streets, shall we? What's down here, shall we? What's down here? This road here is called Erdington Road. It crosses. We take a left. It's a bit of a one-way system round here. Quite a lot of terraced houses. Quite a few people sat outside enjoying the sunshine. So this is Erdington Road. Runs parallel to Central Drive. There's a plot on the right hand side there that's for sale. Does anybody fancy building some houses there? We're now coming up to I don't know the name of this road, but there's like an old building there. It looks like an old Sunday school or something. This is the back of that new bingo they're building there. Look, they're still working on it now, look. And the Odeon, which they've closed down. So we're now around the back of the Odeon and that new bingo hall that they're building. But this now is Kent Road. Right? And just over there, this large building here, there's a spare bit of land next to that as well. It's all boarded off. Yeah, the Central Club. It's one of the old social clubs, isn't it? Yeah, and they did have a grow house in there a while back. That made the papers. Yeah, someone growing cannon. That happens quite a lot in Blackpool. To the left is Princess Street, should I say? Takes you all the way to the promenade, Foxhall area. So this is Kent Road. In the sunshine. I'm going to take it. Right, can't go that way, so let's go this way, shall we? Take a left. Someone enjoying a drink there. just coming up to Bethesda Square. This is now Bethesda Square, which links onto Central Drive. If I turn right, I can't turn right, so I have to go this way. Tell you what, let's go this way, shall we, down here, and we'll join up with Chapel Street, shall we? So we're now heading towards Chapel Street. Chapel Street runs all the way from Central Drive right up to Central Pier. And if you look over the road there, that's the new multi-storey car park, which is really taking shape now. And I am going to, if I can, take a right here. If someone will let me, yeah. That's the King Edward pub there on the left hand side. We're coming back onto Central Drive again, taking on a little drive around the back streets of Central. Very interesting Central Drive. Lots of interesting characters around here. There's a Tesco on the left hand side. We're about to turn left down to Ribble, onto Ribble Road. This is Ribble Road. Used to knock around here back in the olden days. All this area, Ribble Road, Ibison Court. At the very top of this street, where it turns a corner, used to be, I'm not sure if it still is actually, but it was Trevor's Warehouse. They're a discount store. They used to have another one at Martin, just off Vicarage Lane. Yeah, Trevor's. They're still going. They're still going, Trevor's. But I don't think that's a store anymore. I think, do I turn right here? I think if I turn right here, we're heading now towards Ibison Court. I've been round here at night, so we're getting a little look at this area during the day. There used to be a park just up here. You see where those cars are parked here? We've got some new houses here, fairly new houses. There used to be like a playground there. And just down here we've got flats, and a friend of mine used to live in one of these flats on the left hand side, disabled flat. His mum was disabled. So this is Ibison Court, folks. Yeah, it was, I'm going back to the sort of late 80s and early 90s. Mattress on the floor there. Anybody want a mattress? What about a bath? There you go. It's a bath for you. Tell you what, we used to knock around with some people back in those days. There used to be, there was a lad, I can't remember his name now, but he was a bit of a druggie. And you know, we used to kind of look up to him, which is a bit sad really, isn't it? You know, that's kind of thing. I'm so glad I didn't get mixed up in that myself, but there's quite a lot of that around here. Yeah, it is a little bit iffy around here. But yeah, it has changed quite a lot. There's a lot of immigrants coming to this part of the Blackpool, Romanians, Albanians. Just going past the Revo bar again. On the left hand side, that used to be the George pub. I never went in the George pub. I wasn't really one for pubs, so I didn't go in there. So we're making our way down Central Drive again. That's the library, that big building in front. That's the Revo Library. So what I'm going to do now is we'll take a left up here. This is Ashton Road. And the interesting thing about quite a few of these roads around here, you notice it more with this one, is that a lot of the houses, in fact nearly all of them, are done in like a white render, off-white, or something like an off-white. Can you see? It's every house looks pretty much the same, doesn't it? Now I'm thinking, if you go to the pub, say you come back from the King Edward pub and you live round here, you've had about 8 pints of Stella. How easy is it going to be to find your house when they all look the same? That's the question. Anyway, let's take a left here. We've made it almost to the top. If I go all the way to the top, that's Park Road. But this road here is called Woolman Road. It's a bit like Coronation Street around here. Jameson Street down there. There was a bit of an incident quite a few years ago with a baby that died. An awful thing that happened. That involved drugs. I'm going to take a left down this road here, Orme Street, because this has a little bit of a claim to fame. Because this is where the wrestler, the famous wrestler, Steve Regal, I think he had a few different names, Steve Regal, used to live in a house down here, yeah. Lord William Regal used to live down here. Now he's a superstar now, isn't he? Probably lives in Hollywood or something. This is Freckleton Street. Let's take a left here, shall we? Getting a good look around the side streets of central Blackpool. Heading back towards Ashton Road. Yeah, you can see, can't you? Can you imagine? Can you just imagine coming back from the pub absolutely leathered? It must be so easy to go into the wrong house, or to try to go into the wrong house. Rydal Avenue. It's named after Rydal Water in the Lake District. All the parking around here is resident only. You need to have a permit. So we're coming back down now onto Central Drive again. That place on the corner there, Ruby's Posh Paws, it used to be a tattoo parlour. Retro Ink it was called. I know the guy that ran it, he was very, very dapper. I'm not one for tattoos myself, I'm afraid. I wouldn't have a tattoo if you paid me. Great view of the tower along Central Drive. So that's Ibbotson Court just on the right hand side there where the George was, the George pub. There's the Revo Bar again. Shout out to the Revo Bar. Barbers, Turkish barbers, pawnbrokers on the left hand side. Bethesda Square toilets, very notorious, but then again weren't all public toilets notorious. Boarded up shop on the left hand side there. We're now just back at the junction with Chapel Street. On my right hand side is Palatine Road, and that's where you tend to get working girls at night on around this area here. I'll tell you what, I just had to turn the camera off, it overheated. I can't believe it, the camera's overheating on the dashboard. So there you go, that was a drive around the central streets of Blackpool in the sunshine. We're now heading towards town, and it's getting too hot to do any more now, folks. So that's it. Hope you liked the video. Look out for more driving videos around the streets of Blackpool. If you like this video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.